So you've arrived at Bohol from either Panglao or Cebu and you're thinking about doing the countryside tour, but not sure what's on it and is it really a tourist trap? We're going to do the full circuit, so keep watching to find out.
So the first stop our driver thought we should go to today is the Blood Compact, and that's where the Spanish made the agreement to stop fighting with the natives. That's what he tells me. It is a nice area. It's got beautiful trees, it's down near the water, you drive down a track to get to it. It's a good first start, and our driver thought that we should do some history. On this trip there is about 9 places we go to. There was an ATV and a zip line. We don't sort of do that stuff, we prefer more the culture and history, so we've got a few extra things we've thrown in for today. So in 1980 they also made this entertainment area, this seating complex, so that they could have events here to promote peace and friendship that kept going in Bohol. Pretty good start to the tour. On to the next place. Just as you come into the car park on the right hand side, there's also an area that has probably about 12 statues of Filipino resistance fighters and freedom fighters. But the question I probably have to ask, especially like to Philippine tourism, the Spanish statue is nice, shiny, and the main part here, where all the Filipino resistance fighters and freedom fighters and people of history are decaying. Some are falling down and not fixed, others are broken. I don't know why a country preserves the invading country's statues as opposed to their national statues, which I would think probably a lot of locals think this is the hero side and that's the invasion side. Let me know what you think.
So our lovely guide has just explained that they don't use cement. They didn't use cement back in 1595 when they built this. They actually used egg yolk, sand and limestone. It's amazing.
Our arrival coincided with the Cebu Sinulog Festival, which meant drums and dancing to celebrate the child Jesus. It's loud, it's noisy, but then you step into the La Purísima Concepción de la Virgen María.
So I've got to say I'm not religious at all, but I would come to a service here. You can feel every year of the 430 years history of here. It's beautiful, the Immaculate Conception of Maria Church.
So this is also the second oldest church in the Philippines. The frescoes, they're absolutely fantastic. And we've also got a celebration today which is similar to what we had in Cebu with the Jesus Child celebration, or Sinulog as it was in Cebu City. So the church itself is no longer used for religious events, but it is an event centre, so it gets used for all type of purposes, and today it's Sinulog, so back to reality, it is used for a religious event. So our next stop is the Bohol Butterfly Park. We're just grabbing a ticket now. I think the tickets, how much are the tickets?
100 peso each.
100 peso each, so very easy, very cheap to get in. Let's go see some butterflies.
It's a caterpillar of the Atlas moth. After 1 month, they will become a cocoon.
It's the moth you see most of the time in the Philippines?
Yeah, moth.
Big, common ones.
This is the biggest butterfly butterfly here in the Philippines, sir.
Okay.
We call this Magellanus birdwing.
Magellana bird swing.
Yeah. But
Okay.
in shortcut, you just say birdwing.
Bird wing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this next section doesn't look like butterflies. Just to be honest, I came in because I thought it was a butterfly enclosure. Probably wouldn't have came in, or definitely wouldn't have came in if I knew it was caged birds and caged alligators, crocodiles. Not my type of thing. And I think I've just seen a caged, what is it, a caged bear cat. So yeah, not my thing, we're gonna head off. But yeah, if you want to see butterflies, yeah, there's a little bit at the front, but most of it is caged animals. So we've just got to the Baclayon Verde floating restaurant. So we're going to head down, have a look at the river and also have some lunch. It costs $950 per person and I'll put the prices just here. They look a lovely boat. So we've just arrived at the Baclayon Verde floating, what do we call them, floating restaurant. We're going to head down the river, it goes for an hour and a half, 950 peso per person, includes lunch. Looks like this is going to be one of the highlights of the trip. That and the Tarsiers, I think. Just a matter of jumping from boat to boat. They're all tied up together.
More rice only for me.
So what are we having? Looks like there's going to be a good trip. People from everywhere. The buffet looks fantastic. The water's smooth, the sun's out, no clouds. Looks like this might be a good hour and a half. Okay, so we've got Alamar here, our driver, our good driver.
Thank you.
So we're going to go through some desserts here. Now these are all Filipino desserts?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do we got?
This is pao.
Pao?
Pao. And puto cheese.
Puto cheese? What's in pao?
Pao is it's like I cannot pronounce it. You get there. This is
Flour?
Yeah.
It's quite dry, it's chalky.
Yeah.
It's like a potato.
Yeah. Just like potato. And
Oh,
this is puto cheese.
Puto cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like a sponge cake
Yeah.
with cheese on top.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And this is suman. Suman is sticky rice with coconut milk.
Okay, so I've seen this in a lot of, all through Asia,
Yeah.
different versions.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
very sticky rice.
Yeah, very sticky.
Okay, we'll get. Okay, so that's very sticky rice. Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, just
Palm sugar?
brown sugar.
Or palm?
We call latte.
Latte.
Just like a
very sticky.
coconut candy.
Okay, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really
And
nice.
this is banana turon.
Like it's like a spring roll.
Yeah, spring roll
With
banana with sesame seed and I think there's a
Like a noodle?
no, it's Forgot that.
It's nice.
Cheese.
Crunchy. Cheese?
Yeah, cheese. A
Banana
little
and
bit
cheese in a spring roll with sesame seeds and a bit
Yeah.
of honey,
And sugar.
sugar,
Yeah. And it's only a plain putu.
plain
Plain only. It's made from grind rice.
rice, so
with,
just like a rice
coconut
cake.
milk
Rice cake, coconut milk. Okay.
and white sugar.
Okay, that's nice. That's something I could see you could dip something into.
Yeah. And this is puto cochinta, made from glutinous.
Okay, that's very bouncy and springy.
Yeah.
Coconut on
And
top.
there's coconut top.
I'm leaving all these other halves for Lynn.
Yeah.
No, this one,
Banana.
just banana cake.
Yeah, just banana. And,
Not as good as my mum's, but pretty good. And this
is
last one?
Obe, and
It's sticky.
yeah, just sticky.
What's
Obe
that?
cheese.
What's it made out of?
Same puto.
Putu.
Puto obe cheese.
That's nice. That's very chewy.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. There's a selection of Filipino desserts. Very good. Now we are full. So as soon as you get off the boat, there's a traditional village here where there must be about 6 or 7 instant Instagram photo shoot opportunities with spears, drums, dancing, you name it here. I'm pretty sure someone's going to walk out with a hat and a bucket soon asking for the donation. There's arrows, there's a whole lot of things here. Reality, it's quite touristic. But you get to see what a real village is like. It's quite overwhelming really when you get straight off that boat. What do you think of it?
It's gorgeous. It's very, very touristic,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Um,
But this is how a village makes its money, I suppose.
yeah, absolutely.
I think I was nearly going to start this episode with, this is Travelling Planet Earth and welcome to Bohol Disneyland. So the next stop we're stopping at is what's called the man-made forest, and the man-made forest is a road that looks like it goes through a whole heap of trees. Got a bit of an archway, pretty much what you find in most of our rainforest or northern regional roads, but obviously something special in Bohol. We're just here at the Bohol Tarsier Conservation Centre. We're going to go and have a look. They say that one of the biggest things about the Tarsier population, that's not very good with stress, but gee, there's some people here. Let's go in and have a look at what the conservation's really like.
About the Tarsier and important rules to be followed before entering inside.
The entry fee is 170 pesos. No noise, be silent, no flash photography.
You have to be very quiet in here, and it is a conservation area. And there is about 8 areas that they have them that you can actually go and see them, and they're just on a walkway, which makes it good for the conservation because they have an area in other places that you can then actually do real conservation.
I've always wanted to see a tarsier in the wild, and to be honest, after today, I'm sure I still haven't. Okay, let's be honest. Let's just stop this bit here. You do get to see tarsiers up close, but this is not a conservation program, it's a tourist trap. For me, it appears that 8 nocturnal animals are placed in man-made shelters at convenient spots along the walkway for your viewing. Just my view, and I'm probably being skeptical, but I wonder if they're even gathered up and stored overnight. I see no breeding program, no research, just a souvenir shop. The good news is that there is a real 160 hectare conservation effort at Corella. And I've left the details in the description if you want to arrange your driver to head there instead. Okay, let's get back on the tour. As we drove through the countryside towards the Chocolate Hills, school children were seen parading down the road in celebration of Sinulog.
So we've driven up to the top of Chocolate Hills. Looks like there's a tourist centre here. There's a car park where our driver's dropped us off. He's going to pick us back up in 30 minutes. And now we're just going to walk up, I believe it's 220 stairs, get to the top of there, see what the view's like. The walk up the 220 stairs isn't that bad. They're very shallow stairs. It's pretty, yeah, I think it's a pretty easy walk. But she says it is easy. But when you do get up here, it is a very good view. It's amazing how far you can see, like right over to the coastline over there. It's a lot more expansive than I expected. I think it's a bit like Nusa Penida Teletubbies, but so much more, so compact, and it's got all the palm trees and that all around it. It's actually quite spectacular.